All right. So, what's up, my babies? If you know, you know. If you don't, let me inform you. I am your girl, Jen, checking in. We are literally an hour and 2 minutes away from time to talk it out. Yes, I am a licensed cosmetologist. I am your slightly thick, extremely colorful bestie, auntie, sister, cousin, whatever you want to call me. I am a lover of color. I'm a lover of all things beauty. And that is what this channel is all about, right? So today is going to be one of my very first videos. So thank you for being here. It's a rush job, y'all, and I'm very sorry, but I have to do content for my other channel. So I'm going to be very quick with this. However, there is a look, and I'm going to put the picture in this video when I finally get a chance to edit it. And so you'll see the inspiration, okay? But please, y'all, do not judge me, okay? It's not gonna be the best makeup job. It's not gonna be the best video. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to be as talkative as I want, but I want to give you guys a bit of a sneak peek on what we're gonna be talking about later on Time to Talk It Out. I pray that some of you that are here right now have come from that channel and or vice versa. You know what I mean? I pray that you go to that channel from here if you come here first. Like, whatever way we were introduced to each other, welcome and thank you so much for being here. It's vibes over here. I am a believer. I am not perfect. I'm wretched, but I'm on my way to righteousness because honestly, I already know that I am in the righteousness of God. I gotta catch up. Sometimes we have to catch up to God. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. I'm on a journey toward Jesus, from wretched to righteous, whole to holy, thug to theologian. You can join me on that journey on my other page, my vlog page. Like, I don't even know. That's my first page. Okay. Come over. Holla at your girl. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have you. Other than that, I'm glad to have you here. Okay, so y'all, this is all dollar store, Walmart makeup. Okay. This is what this video is all about. It's about doing a quick look with inexpensive makeup. Okay. When I tell you, I don't even have none of the right stuff. Okay. I just decided to get back into doing makeup. I am a licensed cosmetologist. Okay, I've been focused on hair for the last 5, 6 years, but I love makeup. I am actually a face paint artist as well. I have a balloon twisting face painting company. I used to own a bounce house, but that's a whole nother story. Um, I used to be a Mary Kay consultant, hence that's what I'm using right now. I'm using a Mary Kay, what is it, y'all? Help me out. Concealer, right? This is not my color at all. So this is gonna look a little crazy. And every time I use this, I'm like, God, why did you do that? You use too much. Because I have to remember this is not my color, right? So, but it kind of like gives us like a clear foundation, right? To put the foundation on. Now, I don't know if you guys could tell, I have a condition called hidradenitis. And so I'll put a little information about it in the description or maybe in this video, whatever. But hidradenitis is a autoimmune skin issue. Okay. And I've been dealing with it since I was about 2021. And at first, I didn't know what it was. Literally, I just found out that's what was going on with my face maybe like a year ago. Um, but it it's a lot. Just know that it causes like painful. lesions and it's really got to do with like sweat glands and hair follicles and it's a mess. However, God is good. God is great. And I'm so grateful that now I can at least put a name to it. And I am learning how to, you know, get it under control and navigate life. So, okay, so first things first, we put this down. Now, some people put down like milk of magnesia. I've seen the girlies on YouTube put down milk of magnesia on their face to put down this like white base. And so I feel like when I do this with this concealer, that's kind of what that's doing. So that's that. Now I have these areas over here. This is a whole nother story. I'll do a story time about that later, but I can't do nothing about that right now because I'm just gonna have to let that be covered up by the color. I almost feel like I don't even want let me kinda look at this right quick. Yeah, I don't even really hardly see no contour or nothing on this picture, right? So, I'm not even gonna worry about that. Now, I am gonna put down a layer of foundation, and I'll decide on the other part later. If this washes me out too much, I probably will feel like, "What? I want to put all this other color on here, so it doesn't even matter." So, anyways, y'all, this is CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation Comfort Matte Transfer Resistant. Y'all, I cannot see. When I tell you, I can, well, yes, I can. I can see. My eyesight is getting better. I gotta stop saying negative stuff about myself, my health, my life, my family, everything. Like, negativity just gotta be out of my vocabulary. Okay, so we're gonna go here now because I have this textured skin with these big pores that I'm also being healed from as we speak. I kind of tap my foundation because I want to like put it into the little crevices or whatever. Um, yeah, I remember when I first found out my girl Kiki Palmer had acne, skin issues, whatever. Now that's when I thought I was dealing with acne. I was just like, wow, like I never knew all this time. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching her, you know, even past Aquila and the Bee, like that's been my girl. I even like her music or whatever. I had no idea she was dealing with acne or whatever. So it was refreshing to see when she started to share her journey or whatever. And so that's what I'm doing with y'all. This is not really acne though. It is like I said, it's hydrogenitis. And it's really really it is acne because another name for it is acne inversa. So, anyways, as I learn about it, I'll share it with you guys because I'm pretty sure as more people dealing with it, it's probably a lot of people that's just not finding out about it because I feel like a lot of these doctors is just not finding out about it for real. So, yes, we have this first base of foundation laid down. As you can see, it's blended pretty well. I mean, I'm good. I feel good about it. If you think it's not, let me know. You know what I mean? I know it's like the lighting in here isn't great, but it's not terrible either. So I got this big light going on here. Now, what I don't want to do is paint my hair. I want to paint my face, not my hair. So I'm trying to keep my hair out the way. All right, so we got that done. First layer of foundation down. Now I think I'm not gonna do a second one around my eyes at all, and I'm only gonna put a little bit of this other color But I think I am going to have to do at least a little bit of contour because it just ain't gonna look right if I don't. Okay. And then maybe we'll go in with this instead of yeah, that's how we'll do that. Instead of the concealer, we'll go in with this. Now, listen, nobody taught me how to do this. I don't know if this gonna be right, whatever. Y'all can be like, girl, what are you doing? I really don't care. This is what I'm choosing to do. Okay. It's gonna work for me. Watch what I tell you. Because it always does. Now, sometimes I'm telling you right now, the best thing to use to blend is your hand. But I'm gonna use this little blender that I have, that I got from Walmart. Remember, I told you pretty much everything y'all seeing me use is either from Walmart, CVS, or the literal hair store, beauty supply store. Some people call it the hair store. Nah, that I almost feel like that was a waste of time, but maybe not. I don't want it to be no harsh line, so I'm trying to blend it real good, but I don't even know if you can even see that. But whatever, we gonna keep it moving. We don't have time to really second guess nothing right now. Okay. I don't already took too long. It's what, 9:30? Oh, 9:12. Okay, that's not bad, y'all. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna say here come the tricky part because it's really not tricky. It's just the part. Okay, so let me just kind of like fill in these brows. If you know me, you know I am not one of those girls who be filling in her brows like that. Like I don't even do my brows on a regular basis. Especially I got this bang, it's really not even necessary. However, I want to complete the look and especially for y'all. So you get it. Fill in your brows for this part. My brows, I feel like just growing in crooked now from like years ago. So that's another reason why I don't mess with them. Because it'd be like I would be obsessing with these brows, man, and I don't have time for that. So we just gonna let that rock however it look. If it look crazy, if it look crooked, I don't care. Don't think I do. I mean, you could tell me in the comments. Matter of fact, please do. If they look crooked and crazy, let me know in the comments. But trust and believe, I don't care. Okay, let's just get that settled. So I can't. Not right now. If it's meant for them to be fixed, one day they will. Right now, I got to worry about absolutely nothing. Because one thing Jen don't do is worry. I wonder. It'd be like, I wonder what God gonna do about this situation. What I'm gonna have to thank him for today. Other than that, it's nothing to worry about. Okay, so I'm I'm gonna put I ain't gonna say I'm gonna put a little more because I'm really gonna kind of like wipe it off the brush. But I just want to kind of like spread this out a little more. And because for some reason I feel like I just want this to like marinate, right? I feel like I saw that somewhere. And then, okay, so y'all know I'm finna be 42. My birthday is coming up very soon. And so, and Auntie like the sun. I've never smoked crack a day in my life, but this good black, as much as I stay in the sun, it's doing something. Something like some fine lines and wrinkles. Okay. So I have to be honest with myself about that. And so I don't be wanting the makeup to like settle into those lines. So I was trying to find the video that I learned this on, but one of the makeup guru guys, okay, he's like a Caucasian guy. He showed me that when you have kind of like fine lines or whatever, like how I see I am getting. And it's like when I was younger, I was like, what is a fine line? Well, please believe I see it now. When you're getting those though, you're supposed to kind of like go in with a Q-tip and get the excess product out of there, because what you don't want is for it to be like caking up or whatever side of any lines. Okay. So, and we keep it 100 around here, so we have to be honest with ourselves as we get older, as we glow up with God, and our bodies start to change. I don't want to keep spending like too much time on this though, because time is what I don't have. So, hopefully, it won't be too cakey. We're gonna kind of let that sit for a second while we go and get some water, because we need water to activate the makeup for the next part. Be right back. Or leaders crazy. All right, so it's crazy because I was just thinking to myself out loud as I was walking back in here that I just ate. Like right before I started taping this video, I ate a little plate, a small plate, nothing major. But when I tell you I'm hungry again, like I ain't ate nothing all day, no, I ain't gonna say that, but dang near should not be hungry like this. No, be quiet, please. No, I don't even know where that's coming from. Why? This RC Blacks, I know that much. I know his voice. Okay, so, oh yeah, that's not on here. Mm. So let's see. I think I was on Pinterest. Do I have Pinterest on this phone? Y'all, please excuse me. Why I got two phones is beyond me. Just let me cook, okay? Yes, here we go. This is it. This is the look. Excuse her tongue hanging out, okay? So we're clearly not going to be able to do all of that. However, we're going to get close. So let me blend this out, because this is not going to have makeup on it like I thought it would. So I need to blend it out, and I gotta put some more brown on here because this concealer is way too light. So we ain't trying to look ashy, y'all. Especially I'm finna be on camera. It's time to talk it out. So we don't mind it being a little lighter. That's really what the concealer is for. But we don't want it to just be straight up ashy, looking like ashy. And it's already 9:21. Time to talk it out at 10 o'clock. 10-ish. That's what I always say. And I just feel like I'm not gonna have enough time to finish this look, y'all. Like, I just don't see it happening. So I'm about to try to blend this out. Use this brush. If you know anything about makeup, first of all, you have to trust the process. A lot of times it look crazy than a Bessie bug until you finish. So that much I know. So I'm gonna just stand on that for now. By the time I finish, it's not gonna look crazy. Comment down below one of your craziest like makeup messes. Like first of all, let me know, when did you guys start wearing makeup? When did you start like being serious about makeup? Anyways, because I feel like technically lip gloss is makeup. So like we all, you know what I'm saying? or makeup at some point as a kid. You know what I'm saying? The little, even if it was just the little little gloss with the ball in it. I was talking about that with somebody the other day. We all wear makeup at one point in time, but when did you start like really being serious about it? Like either I'm seriously gonna wear it or I'm seriously never gonna wear it. I don't like it. Um, or I love it. Don't want to leave the house without it. Like, what is your stance? And when did you take that? For me, I've always liked makeup. Um, for the longest, I just felt like it was too much. It was just too expensive. It took too much time. And anybody who knows me knows I am like I said earlier in this video, I am on a journey toward Jesus from wretched to righteous. And for me, a lot of that is being delivered from poverty mindedness, even more so than poverty, just poverty mindedness and just not believing that, I was capable of certain things, especially after my father died. Like, that was like a devastating time in my life. So that was a combination of Mary Kay concealer, CoverGirl matte foundation, matte made. I put it all in the comments description and Maybelline Fit Me. Okay, so I need to hurry up. So really quickly, I'm gonna throw some blush on, right? Because I don't want to forget, and I don't want no flatness. Okay. Now this is a new blush that I got. Have you guys seen the trend where they like have this extreme blush? I love that. I feel like black women, we had been discouraged from wearing blush for so long that like that's bull crap. Like I'm taking that trend and running with it. So don't be surprised when you see me on these streets and I got rosy cheeks. Okay. I'm gonna do my best to kind of blend this out. I don't want it to look crazy. That's my thing. Like, I'm a little crazy, y'all, but y'all ain't gotta know. Sorry, I'm just playing. Okay, so we got some blush on. Right now, in this inspo picture, there's like this bronzer situation that she got going on around like her cheeks. It's like it looked like it's possibly like a form of a highlight. After this, I got to really check and see where her products came from because I really feel like I need to know. However, right now I just don't have time to investigate. So I'm going to try to blend this in kind of how I feel like hers looks. I don't want it to just look crazy. So I feel like I'm learning more and more, y'all, that the key to makeup is blending. Like, you don't want to just look like you got a bunch of like hard line. And I feel like that's with all art for real. So yeah, I'm not gonna contour my nose. I'm just not gonna do it. Y'all gonna get the big nose today. Okay, so but I will do this little tip of the nose thing, but I feel like right now I need to just go ahead and put this black line that is on this inspo picture. I need to start working on that. So, cause on here, let me see, it start like at the top of our ear, comes down and then drops down our cheek, drops down our cheek. Okay. Now, I already don't like that. But we're gonna go with it because I don't feel like redrawing it. And remember, this is an inspo. It's not gonna be 100%. So we're just gonna go with whatever we got. Y'all. Now that can't stay though. I'm gonna have to put some concealer on it. Dang it. I don't hate it. So let me just shut up. Cause it's not that bad. I really just gotta stop second guessing myself. Because it's really nothing wrong with that. The only thing I could really say is I kind of wish it was whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna say anything. You see that? If you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything. How about that? Just go in and fix the issue. And it's really as simple as that. Like I need to put some. I guess that's just telling me, girl, contour your nose. But I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not. What I will do is put a little concealer on there though, so that that little mishap can be blended out that just happened. And then yeah, see, that's all. Like it never happened. And like I said, whatever my natural contour is, that's what's gonna be today. Because I'm not doing all of that. Um, on my nose. Now, what did I use? Did I use this or this? I think I used this when I did the little highlight or whatever. Put more of that up there because that's literally pretty much all that's going up here. Is this pink? Yeah. Oh well, no, because we gonna have that under there. But I'm saying like right here. Okay. So let me get this eye down because I got 30 minutes. Now, y'all. When I first looked at this, I didn't even peep. Girl got this little design on her eyelids. I'm not about to do all that, I don't think. Absolutely not. I just don't have time to try to do all that. Now, I might be able to do it over here. And I can do that. I'll do that. But I'm not doing all of that what she did. I just don't have time. But I'll like make this line kind of crooked on purpose. Hopefully y'all get it. My peeps. Okay, so that is done. I'm done with this little black line mess. And it's funny because that's already kind of blended out right there. And that's fine because I need to do that anyways. But I wonder what I'm gonna use. Is it gonna be this? Is that gonna blend that out? Or am I gonna need some black shadow? Okay, let's see. I'm already taking too long. All right, so let's do the eyes. Okay, so it's pink in the inside, purple, green. Okay, so this is the pink we're gonna use. Yeah, and I love this pink. It's so beautiful. So you know what I should do? I ain't gonna lie. I should put some concealer because that'll make this color that I'm gonna put on my eyes lay down better and pop. So we gotta put the concealer down. Yeah, I really should have put something on my wig to get it out the way. But whatever. We rocking and rolling. I ain't about to keep on talking about what I shoulda did, shoulda, woulda, coulda, none of that. Now remember I was telling y'all earlier, sometimes the best thing you can use to blend, or maybe this was another video and I said this. Sometimes the best thing you can use to blend is your finger. I learned that a long time ago when I first started dabbling into makeup. Before I even became a face painter or a licensed cosmetologist. I just was messing around in makeup and Shout out to my girl Sabina. Sabina Passmore. She's I think about her often. And I was only in school with her for a semester, I feel like. But she was a really cool person. We connected on Facebook and stayed in touch that way. And she's just always been like the true definition of a Facebook friend. You know what I'm saying? Like like a real friend that I feel like I kept in contact with through Facebook. So, she taught me a lot about makeup. She taught me about the whole texture thing and how to apply my foundation. But anyways, I don't even remember how I even got on it. Okay, so oh, I think it was using Q-tips. Anyway, I don't remember. We're getting this together though, slowly but surely. Oh, no, she's the one who told me about your finger being one of the best, like your best blending tool or whatever. See, and this is just annoying because now I feel like it's something in my eye, and it probably came from the Q-tip. And doing this is just causing me to wipe off the makeup that I just put on me. Lord, help me, Jesus. We don't have time for this. So anyway, I'm just trying to blend this concealer, and it's not even. As you can see, it's like way lighter or thicker or whatever. Like you can see it too much more on that other side. So I gotta kind of make a even blend, fade, whatever. I'm also trying to like put it in any fine lines. Remember we were talking about that too earlier. This lash glue that I used is not the move, and so I'm nervous that it's gonna come off in the middle of the show. I got a whole show to do. So, anyways, this pink is going in the inside, you guys. Okay. So it doesn't really look like it's a lot going on outside of the lid, like the inner lid. So I'm not gonna go crazy up top. I'm gonna use like a neutral kind of invisible color when I get up there because well, it's kind of like the same thing as on the cheeks. It look like is what's up there. So I'm gonna use that same color. So we laying down that pink foundation in the front. I want it to kind of be even, but hey, like I said, y'all, this is a rush job. If it's not even, tell me in the comments. I want to hear it. That let's make a noise. Next after pink is it look like it's a little bit of burgundy, honestly. Then it goes to like purple and blue. So I'm gonna try this, and I'm gonna let that kind of like go on the inside too of this cut crease or whatever. I really do apologize if this sound is off now because it sounds like it's doing something real stupid. Okay, this color that's going in the inside is not what I expected. I thought it was gonna be way darker than that. It's neither here nor there. It's on there, so now we gotta put it on the other side because what we do not have time to be fixing mistakes. Only thing I can do is probably put something on top to make it darker. That's it. Okay, so now it was like a blue. No, 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 no. We got to have a darker burgundy. So we gotta go in here. This is why we have multiple palettes, ladies. When you start messing around in makeup, you gotta have multiple palettes because if you don't, it's gonna be very hard for you to achieve the colors that you really want. But when you have multiple palettes, you can put colors together. You can make the color you looking for. Okay. And that's pretty much what we're doing here today. We got all of 15 minutes to be done with this. and we're like nowhere near done. But whatever. It'll be cute. Okay, so we're going in with this deep purple, kind of like in the crease. We did that on both sides. All right. So now blue. Cause it kind of looked like blue. Then it kind of looked like purple. Like I don't. And at this point, I just don't have time to even worry about it. So we're using blue. We gonna blend it out and go from there. Because I don't have time for this. This show is starting in like 15 minutes. So that's all I really know. So we're gonna try to blend that best as we can. I don't like it. It's not what I wanted to do. It's not the inspo, but it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have time to complain. All we really got time to do is finish this ish because it's about to be time to talk it out. Okay. We got like I feel like 5 minutes, but it's a little bit more, maybe like 10. Like that is not so don't come for me in the comments talking about, oh, you look crazy. You look like a clown. First of all, I am a clown. Okay. That's what you gotta know. Diamond the Diva Clown. Spreading love and cheer at a birthday party near you since 2013. Let's start there. And let's not forget. It don't hurt me. Okay. It is what it is. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted. But it's cute. I think it's cute. That's really all that matters. If y'all don't like it, I really want y'all to tell me though. Leave me a comment. Come on over to Time to Talk It Out. Leave me another comment. You feel me? Like flood me with comments. Whatever. If you don't like it, tell me that like, girl, that junk looks stupid. Okay, just leave it in the comment section. Be like, girl, what in the hell was you doing or thought you was doing or trying to do or whatever because that junk look crazy. That's what I want to hear. You feel what I'm saying? Like literally. Leave me a whole paragraph about how stupid it looks. If that's what you want to do. I welcome all comments. Okay. Around here. I respect everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm well used to people not getting my sense of style, thinking I look crazy. I am a little crazy, so you wouldn't be completely wrong. Let's start the F there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how about you tell me something I don't know? Oh, you look crazy. Do I really know? I am hilarious. I know that. From time to time, I crack myself up. So, you know, let's start there. I feel like if you hear, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you a subscriber, you look crazy too. So don't even try it. Matter of fact, if you're here, if you're a subscriber, you're a lot of crazy. So raw. And I love you for it because I am too. Nah, if you have watched my other channel and seen my other videos, you know that sometimes my makeup makes me sneeze. And I just started thinking about that while I'm putting it out my nose because if I get to sneeze it, I ain't gonna do nothing but have to wipe it off when I'm blowing my nose during the whole dang on episode. So that's dumb, but whatever. What's done is done now. I had to put it down like this because that's what's on. I mean, I ain't have to. Like I said, this was just an inspo. I never said it was gonna be exact, perfect, whatever. So Like I said, you could come for me if you want to. Just make sure you come for me in the comments. Like, don't try to find me and DM me nothing crazy. Put it in the comments. Okay? Look, nose about to start running already because I'm putting all of this stuff by, but whatever. What this again? Oop. That's probably I probably could have just used that. All right. Now that's pink, and then let me look on her. See, I gotta keep looking at this picture stain. I think that phone died. All right. Y'all, I got like 7 minutes. Luckily, I've done my research. So I mean, I'm pretty much ready, but so it's like a little. I'm just gonna put a little bit of purple right here just because I love this purple that I got. And it is a little bit of purple that goes off into the blue. So we'll use a little of that. And then my thing is gonna be what I'm not gonna be able to do is that blend. Like, and I love that. That's really what make it look so good. She got this blend off of them. That's what I want to try to do, but like that's gonna take the most time. I feel like that I don't have. I feel like I don't have. Shoot, it's time to talk it out already. And so we gotta hurry up. All right, that purple is done. Okay, what's after the purple? Blue. Duh, I just said that. Okay, so where's the blue? I used blue already, didn't I? Yeah, so what did I use? This? All right. That's what we finna use. Now I feel like this mess around and look purple because it's pink up there already. And blue and pink make purple because pink ain't nothing but red and white mixed together. But that's not bad. That's actually kind of spot on. So let's just try to hurry up, y'all. Look, I'm telling y'all to hurry up, like y'all the ones taking forever. Let me make sure I'm looking at the picture right here. And then I'll keep having to look at the picture. That is not helping. Okay. Let me blend some a little over here. And then I'll just have to try to get a better blend if I need to later. Y'all might have to get the end of this video on the podcast, okay? Because it's already time. I see that now. It's time to talk it out, y'all. So I'm going to make sure I have the description for Time to Talk It Out, the podcast, and I mean the description, the link for Time to Talk It Out podcast in this video description. Um, Thank you so much for being here on the ground floor with me for dang, I don't have no better green than none of this. Like none of this look green for real. For messy in makeup. Okay. No, that does not even look green. I might have to use face paint for that, and I just don't have time for that. So we're just gonna have to let that be. I just don't have time to pull out the face paint right now, y'all. I'm sorry. I really wanted to do better with executing this look. I'm gonna give myself like a 6. For real. I'm gonna be honest. Cause I know I could have done better if I had started earlier. But I was trying to research for the show. I was trying to eat blah blah excuses, excuses. The tool of the enemy, and those who dwell on them seldom do good in a world of exactness and dependability. So I'm not trying to be no excuse maker, y'all. So forgive me. Okay, that's all I can say. All that I can say. I said I could have done better if I had more time, but this ain't bad. It's really not. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know your children are? Okay, so I gotta get rid of all this stuff. I can do this. That don't take nothing for real. What is that? Green. I don't have no good green. Blue and yellow make green, right? But I should have just used face paint instead of this eyeshadow, but it is what it is. What's done is done. I'm not even gonna trip on that. We'll go on that part. See, that will probably up there asleep because I'm taking forever, and he ate already. And y'all know how it is when after you eat, it's like, oh, you still trying to go to bed. And I totally understand. Y'all know your girl be cheating with the 5 hour energy drink or whatever. So I'll be straight. All right. So as I said earlier, this is a rush job. It looks kind of cute, but it's not giving what it's supposed to give because I didn't take the time that I really needed to take. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. I am going to put everything that I used in the description of the edited video. We're gonna finish this look off with a lip. It's gonna be lined in like a burgundy, dark fuchsia, whatever, and have like a light pink inside. This comes from, I believe it's NYX. Give me a second, I'll show y'all. I'm trying to have a steady hand and I really don't. I don't have anything to complain about. So I'm about to stop complaining. So one more thing that I want to do. I just thought it was really cute on the look that I did yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and take the time to do it, seeing as how I've already taken up 5 minutes of time to take it all. Time to talk it out, precious time. And so I really do appreciate it. Y'all and time to talk it out for shooting with me in the gym. Like, for real. Real. Shout out to my boy Suko. As y'all know, it is almost December, which is like my favorite month of the year. Not just because, everybody is in like the giving Christmas spirit or whatever. And y'all know I love me some Jesus. So let's start there. But I was also blessed to have been born in December. So it's your girl's birthday coming up. So be on the lookout. I think I'm gonna be at Celebrity for karaoke. But honestly, I'm looking for somewhere better. So y'all, I mean, not necessarily better, because ain't really nothing better than your tried and true cheers type situation. And that's definitely what Celebrity has been for me. So I don't want to like down Celebrity, like I don't fuck with them no more or something like that. Cause that is definitely not the case. But, I just want something new. You know what I'm saying? I just would like something new. So if y'all know somewhere else, not too far, that does karaoke on Wednesdays, let me know. All right, so this is the finished look. Y'all, I am done. I will leave pictures, everything in the comments below. Look at TW. He's right on time. He's on his way. Make sure you guys switch on over to Time to Talk It Out because we are about to go live like now. Love you lots. Thanks for being here on the very first full length video right here on Messy and Makeup. I will see you guys on the next one. Deuces.